But it, whoops, hola, hola, hola. Okay, so we have to start exactly at 4. Okay, haciendo. Okay, so, ya. No vamos a cambiarlo, no voy a decir nombres, entonces, solo el nombre de la empresa. Okay. Okay, welcome this afternoon. I'm on strict orders to speak only in English, so it's going to try and hold me to that. We have, the only thing I'm going to say in Spanish is because it's most effective to say it in Spanish is vamos fatal de tiempo, okay? So basically in English that phrase doesn't work. So vamos fatal de tiempo. So we have to try and get all these done and done by 4 so that the result can be passed and all of that. So literally all I'm going to do is say the name of the company. I'm not even going to have nice, oh, you're from Lima, that's very nice, and I hear the food is nice, and ask the Chileans why they didn't qualify for the World Cup or anything like that. So anyway, that's basically my jokes. So I'm literally I grew up on a farm with cattle and sheep, so I'm literally going to be treating you like cattle. So 3 minutes, all in English, and then questions for 1 minute, and then that's it. I'm literally going to shut you down, okay? So, are we all ready? Are we all ready? The answer to that question is yes. Okay, so I'll try again. Are we all ready? Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so can we get the Ascendo slides up here pretty immediately? And can we get, as soon as that happens, literally you start talking, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Hi.
How are we doing down at the back? So, as soon as you see your slides, can't do anything without slides. Okay, brilliant. Okay, Carlos, adelante, 3 minutes. Okay, guys, are you all ready? Okay, is your clicker in your hand?
Yep.
Perfect, away you go.
Hi,
get 3 minutes on the clock as well? Perfect.
Hi, my name is Carlos. I am the founder of Accendo. Accendo is a human resource platform. We measure the people who already work for the companies, the employees. What we do is that we map the people inside the companies. We evaluate different things like KPIs and skills. We help mid-sized companies to reach their goals. And how we do that? We map the people inside the company. Our target are companies between 100 and 500 employees, and the decision taker are the HR managers. The size of the market is around $1 billion. And the problem we solve is that the companies doesn't know if they have to retain the best talent. And that's exactly what we do. We identify the best talent inside the company so that the people can take decisions, objective decisions among these employees. For example, giving bonuses at the end of the year, or increasing the salaries, or retaining the people. What we have seen so far is that mid-sized companies right now are using an Excel spreadsheet, most of them, and we are like the first step of the HR software of our companies. We send emails, then the employees evaluate the employees, the companies evaluate employees, then we give them reports, and then we give them feedback. We're a SaaS company, B2B. The pricing is between $1 and $5 a month, and it is self-service. We have some competition, but right now we have more than 200 paying companies around LATAM in more than 10 countries. We have sales operations in Mexico and in Chile, and we have a very strong team with more than 80 years of experience on the SaaS market. Our cost of acquisition is $3,000 approx, and the average ticket is more than $5,000. During the last year, we have grown 120% the monthly recurrent revenue. We are doing really good. And right now, we just opened a new round of $2 million. We want to be the leaders in LATAM. And of these 2 million, it is already 1 million approved. We have 2 VCs inside, Sura Ventures and Velum Ventures. And I am an Endeavor entrepreneur. We have defined the milestones for the next 2 years. Basically, all of them are milestones of a SaaS company. That's all.
Okay, brilliant. 20 seconds early, too soon. Okay, microphone. Can you give the microphone? Who's first with the questions? Ready with the questions? No, 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 no. Going once, going once. Literally, if there's no questions, there's no questions. Okay.
How do you evaluate talent? How does it work?
We have 5 different modules. On one side, skills. That's the 360 review, and we cross that with the KPIs. So that's one of the reports that we give them. It is the 9-box report. But we also evaluate the climate and the culture. And we have other modules like recognition, where we measure or we evaluate the values of the company. So at the end of the process, we make different kind of reports, and we start recently using a data scientist to start working with machine learning.
Okay, any more questions? Any more questions going once? Yes?
Hello, congratulations for the idea. Do you also propose to the company what to do with the employees in order to retain talent? What kind of recognition plans to put in place?
That's a really good question. It depends on the size of the company. If it is a mid-sized company, normally they have an HR department who takes the decisions or take actions among the gaps that they find. For the smaller companies, we have another module, another option, where we give them the advices from what they have to do to close the gaps. So it depends on the size.
Okay, that's it. Okay, Carlos, thank you very much. Round of applause. If I could ask each of the jury members to briefly introduce themselves, if you could give the microphone, at the start of the end, just quickly say who you are and what you do for a living. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Hernan Acuña. I'm the manager at Enel Innovation Hub Chile.
Okay, great.
I'm Fernando Sandoval. I'm the manager at Enel Innovation Hub
okay,
in Spain.
2 NLs. Okay, you must be sponsors to get 2 seats. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Lourdes Romero. I'm finance manager in Wire Colombia.
Okay, brilliant.
Hello, Ciro Acedo, Head of Open Innovation Ecosystem at Ferrovial.
Okay, we had you this morning. Yeah.
Diego Rocha, Head of Strategy and Innovation in SACIR, Infrastructure Group.
Muy bien, okay.
Carlos Lasarte, I represent Poserra Ruiz Plus Cuatro Casas, which is a global law firm located here in Bogotá.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Jacobo Rigojo. I'm representing Gas Natural Fenosa here in Colombia. Thank you.
Fantastic. Y por último?
Hi, I'm Susana Espinosa, and I'm representing Angel Ventures, which is the Pacific Alliance Venture Capital Fund.
Fantastic. Okay, thanks very much to all of you for doing it. Okay, next person up, here we go, is Connector. Big round of applause for Connector. Now, yeah, just come up. There's the clicker, and there's the slides. Okay, adelante.
Hi, my name is Javier. I'm here today to introduce you Connector, our platform where we streamline the process of selecting new suppliers in large companies. So, why we did start our company? Because the match between large companies and new suppliers didn't work well. We saw that new suppliers didn't know who offer their product or services for large companies, and large companies don't have the time and tools to analyze all the proposals from new suppliers. Because new suppliers didn't know how to offer the product or services, we started a B2B, but we failed. Because large companies need a management system to connect different people into the company and make decisions faster. For this reason, 1 year ago, we changed our platform and we created a new way where large companies can select their suppliers and accelerate their time to market. How Connector works? First, large companies publish their needs in our platform, and each need is a workflow where we connect with different people into the company, and here they can either accept or reject each proposal from suppliers. Talking about our numbers, we have already 5 customers, 3,280 users, and we have more sales, about $170,000. 80% of these sales are made from this year. This is our co-founder team. We have a strong experience in retail, technology, and supplier development. We are also part of Startup Chile, Startup Mexico, and Fundación Chile, And finally, we are planning for investment for the next year in order to open in Colombia and the United States. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. Questions? Nico? ¿Quién tiene preguntas? Preguntas. Okay, hay uno por aquí, gracias.
Do you certify suppliers in the platform?
Yes. We connect suppliers and large companies, but our platform is focused on large companies to standardize the process of selecting. Okay? Our platform is focused on large companies to accelerate the time to market.
Do you certify the supplier?
Yes, we are working in a scoring, and when they offer the products, we can make a scoring if they have the abilities to apply to this company, they can select. But it's only, we are working on that. It's not ready now. Yep.
Okay, time for one more question quickly.
What are you working on with Sodimac and Falabella?
Sorry?
What are you working on?
Yes, we are working with...
But what do you do with them?
They publish their needs about all categories, about retailers, but they also need startup, another kind of services, and we standardize all the process. You can, in our platform, you can develop different workflows for different kind of suppliers, and they use our platform for find all kind of suppliers.
Okay, ya está. Okay, well done. Thank you very much. Okay, next up. Yeah, perfect. Next up is Eventia. Adelante.
So, hi everyone. My name is Oliver, and I'm head of sales for Eventia. I'm really happy to be at this event today, actually, because I believe that a lot of good relationships are being built. Sorry, this is not flicking. A lot of good relationships are being built, knowledge is being transferred, and it's a lot of productivity in a small amount of time. Actually, experts in the industry all agree that events are the best tactic for B2B building relations and actually being productive. Now, you can imagine how complicated it can be to organize an event. For example, this event, you can imagine it took at least 6 months to a year for it to organize a lot of stress and a lot of problems. So we came up with a platform which empowers event organizers to really create an impact via their events. This is done via a platform which is powerful, so you can organize your event from A to Z on it, flexible, it adapts to any type of corporate or academic events, and it's very easy to use. We have a very interesting market because events always happen, it's never going to finish. And more money, more and more parts of the budget is being allocated to event technology. Now, we've made hundreds of happy clients. And an interesting fact is that 70% of them are outside of Colombia. With regards to competition, the way we are different is that we have a very strong B2B focus. We are very close to our clients. We're also very easy to use. We've gained many clients from some of our biggest competitors, and we have a different business model. Most of them are going to charge commission on ticket sales. So you don't really know what you're going to be investing in. You don't know how much you're going to be investing into your event. Whereas we just charge per event. It's very simple. We have packages and add-ons, and we build a pack for the company. Now, this year we're going to be closing the year with 500K of sales. We intend to double that for next year, and we intend to reach 10 million by 2021. We broke even this year, and we're completely self-funded and bootstrapped, which means that we really know how to manage our own resources. And finally, we're looking for an investment of about $500,000 to $1 million to help us continue with our expansion, especially towards the United States, because that's where the money is in that industry. How are we doing this? With a great team. So we've got very committed developers which are passionate about what they do. They helped us build this platform, which is started from scratch and almost flawless, and an international sales team passionate about events and ready to conquer the world. Thanks a lot, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions.
Okay, absolutely brilliant. Okay, questions? No. The micro para ellos. Yeah, micro para ellos. Yeah. Preguntas about events.
Yeah. Hello. Very good pitch, by the way.
Thank you.
How many people are in the team?
So we're 13 people. There are 4 people on the sales team, and the rest are on the development team.
10 people?
Sorry?
You said 10 people?
No, in total we're 13 people, so yeah. 9 people on the development and the rest on the sales.
And you can provide a good service only with 13 people to all the clients you have?
Well, to be honest,
and from Colombia to United States?
Yes, because, well, for example, I act mostly on the American sector, so North America, South America, also a bit on the European side, and we have 2 people in France which can manage all of the European side, so we have no problem in providing customer service.
Okay, muy bien. Okay, I don't see any more questions. That's it. Thank you very much. Okay, next up. Okay, brilliant. Just wait for the presentation. No one expects you to present without a presentation. Here you go. Away you go.
Hi, my name is Santiago Lalinde. I'm the CEO of Interactpedia. Would you like to have a new digital tool to improve the way that students learn, professors teach, and actually companies connect with universities and innovate? Okay, meet Interactpedia. In the world, there are more than 1 billion students that are creating projects that usually have no real value in society. And there are more than 200 million companies that need people to solve their problems and innovate. That's what we do. Actually, we connect university courses with organizations to solve real challenges, making students' projects generate real value in society. The whole class, with the professor, 30 or 20 students all the semester connected with the company in a collaborative way. How does it work? It's really simple. We develop a co-creation platform where universities subscribe their courses, actually companies postulate the challenge, and the professors teach in a different way, students create teams and develop projects during the whole term in a disruptive way, presenting solutions. We develop also different types of methodologies, tools, and different ways of networking between students, companies, leaders, and everything. We have many successful cases. Here you can see one of them. Actually, in only one case, we connected more than 90 students from 3 different courses, innovation courses from 3 different universities. And they actually helped one of the biggest companies in Colombia to reduce the use of plastic bags. And with different strategies, in only 1 year, they reduced 30% the use of plastic bags in Colombia. Our competition, this is a competition map. We are really different. We focus on the whole class, with the professor, with grades, with methodologies. We are in the middle of the education system. And we focus also in a really guided way to help students and companies to develop projects. Our business model. We develop a new business model for universities, for professors, for students, and by solving real challenges, we share with them a percentage of what actually companies pay to postulate a challenge. It's like an Airbnb, but with university classes. And we got to a break-even point in 6 months, and we made 100K in the first year. Our impact, in almost 1.5 years, we have connected more than 12,000 students, 200 companies, and thousands of projects, hundreds of companies, and many, many other things. Here you can watch a lot of our companies and universities. We have won many, many awards. We finalists in GSP Singularity University, Best Ibero-American Startup from RTV in Spain, Global Tech Awards in the world, Everest Worldwide, and Gifted Citizen, and many others. Our team, brilliant minds together, different fields connected to improve the world. And this is what we're looking for, 500K to actually scale up our platform and open. We are going to open in Spain, Mexico, United States, Chile, and Costa Rica. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. Well done. Sí, sí. Preguntas. Who has a preguntas? EdTech. Come on, you got to be interested in EdTech. Who's not interested in EdTech? It's, going to be the next Facebook. Okay, looks like you've wowed them to pieces. Okay,
Thank you.
If there are no questions, there are no questions. Okay, thank you very much. No, es para next up then. Okay, la próxima tienes el clicker y el micro. Muy bien, y el nombre de la empresa se llama No. Nearway, perfecto. Bueno, adelante.
Bueno, me permito hacerlo en español porque si no esto sería un desastre. Así que les voy a contar qué es lo que es Nearway.
Bueno, espera hasta que llegue a las
Sí.
Ok. Ok. Bueno, todo más lento en español, ¿no? I think I better go. Ok, mira. No, es el otro. Yeah. Bueno, ok, no es. Ok, no pasa nada. Ok, no, todo tranquilo, vamos bien. Al final, esperar, respirar, expirar, todo esto. Bueno, está perfecto. Con Lord
Ahí
Kelvin
está.
siempre va bien.
Gracias.
Ok, muy bien.
Bueno, gracias. Estamos hablando de la medición. Para nadie es nuevo que si no medimos no mejoramos. Y si estamos en el terreno, la medición es aún mucho más difícil. El problema en realidad es que todas las empresas que tienen personal en terreno saben la dificultad y el desafío que tienen en la excelencia y en la información para poder mejorar sus procesos. Las implicancias son obvias: dinero, clientes, pérdida de clientes, menores ingresos y también pérdida de tiempo. Nuestra solución busca entregar una herramienta completa para poder solucionar el problema, para poder ir hacia las mejoras. Primero, con formularios digitales que ellos pueden crear, formularios inteligentes, control de horario y control de supervisores. Por otra parte, asignación de tareas masivas en el terreno para servicios técnicos, para grupos comerciales y asignación para grupos de equipos, un workflow, para poder controlar todas las tareas que sean de terreno, incluso trabajando en la oficina. Y por último, en términos de información, novedades, entregar documentos y poder compartir información desde integración con bases de datos. Pero de lo que les hablé fue de datos, y las empresas lo que tienen son muchos datos. Lo que necesitan es información. Información a la medida para tomar buenas decisiones. En tiempo real, para las distintas industrias que tenemos, y tenemos resúmenes ejecutivos automáticos que se programan para todos los días, para la reunión de los lunes, de manera de saber qué es lo que ocurrió la semana pasada, cuáles son las cosas pendientes que están en los workflows, etcétera. Por lo tanto, como estamos en una solución que es bastante transversal en la industria con las empresas que tienen personas en terreno, estamos en el retail, consumo masivo, construcción, servicios técnicos, seguridad y banca, que ahí dice pronto, y ya estamos firmando con el Banco Itaú en Chile. Lo están usando ya sea para gestión de grupos comerciales, para servicio técnico, para los locales, para hacer revisión de locales y salas de supermercado. ¿Qué han obtenido los clientes de utilizar Nearway? Eficiencia de todas maneras, eliminaron los tiempos de redigitación, aumentó la asistencia en los puestos de trabajo, información 100% confiable y oportuna, disminución de costos de validación doble que hacían, y también hemos agregado valor agregado a algunos clientes nuestros que utilizan nuestra herramienta con marca blanca para sus clientes. ¿Qué nos diferencia? La flexibilidad. Por eso estamos en estas industrias, empresas grandes y pequeñas. Ponemos el foco en la mejora y no en la herramienta, y el modelo de negocio, que si bien es una licencia, pero lo que hemos hecho acá, y por eso hemos crecido fuerte en el último tiempo, es porque si un cliente quiere algo adicional, lo desarrollamos, nos paga por una sola vez y es para todos los clientes. En el último tiempo hemos avanzado mucho en lo que es valor agregado. Los principales hitos y logros, como pueden ver, los 2 primeros años estuvimos ahí avanzando. Ya tenemos más de 32 clientes y más de 600.000 formularios a este año.
Ok, ya está, muy bien. Ok, no guardes para las preguntas. ¿Aquí las preguntas? Bueno, ok, gracias, muy bien. Ok, perfecto. Ya. Bueno, ok.
En términos de ingresos, esos 32 clientes, ¿cuánto te representan? ¿Y estás buscando inversión? ¿Cuánto? ¿Para qué?
Para este año estamos cerrando con casi $200.000 de ingresos, ¿sí? Y por el momento estamos preparando la ronda y la documentación para inversión, por lo tanto no tenemos las cifras todavía.
Cuéntanos un poquito del equipo. ¿Quiénes lo componen? ¿Cuántas personas trabajan?
Lo sacaron. Somos 8 personas, son todos jóvenes, salvo yo. Yo tengo experiencia en lo que es el retail y empresas de telecomunicación. Y tenemos fundamentalmente equipo de desarrollo y equipo de soporte. Nosotros ponemos ejecutivos de soporte atendiendo a los clientes para entender su negocio.
Los clientes que tienen, ¿cuánto tiempo llevan contigo? ¿Cuál es el churn rate?
Partimos hace 3 años con nuestro primer cliente. Tenemos un churn prácticamente cero. En todo el tiempo se nos han ido 3 clientes, ¿sí? Más bien pequeños. Y lo que hemos hecho, por ejemplo, Coca-Cola, que partimos en el área de supermercado, hoy día estamos en supermercado, en servicio técnico de las máquinas dispensadoras, estamos también en el control de las máquinas de frío. Es decir, lo que nos ha pasado es que entramos a otras áreas porque es flexible.
Ok, ya está, muy bien. Un aplauso para... Ok, hay que pasar al siguiente, el pulpo. Ya está. Ok, espera, or wait for the slides, and then away you go. Yeah, I think that's it. Oops, there you go, 3 minutes. Okay, just wait till something looks familiar.
The thing with the octopus.
Yeah, brilliant. I see it. The T-shirt, it works, it coordinates. It's brilliant. Go on.
All right. Hi everyone, my name is Thomas from Pulpo WMS, and I'm here today to tell you about the exciting market of warehouse management systems. What does a WMS do? A WMS has 2 core purposes. One is to provide all the sales channels of a company with information in real time, what products are available. And then as soon as an order comes in through the company, manage all those processes inside the warehouse and optimizing that. This is a huge issue for companies. They make lots of errors if they don't have a system, especially, for example, now in the e-commerce market. They have lots of returns. Handling this without a system is a huge issue for them. A couple of numbers, almost half of the companies, small and middle-sized businesses in the United States, don't even have a system in place today. Imagine looking into other countries. The future of WMS is using mobile devices, as do we. And quite a few of our leads who come in already have a WMS, but they're not happy with it, so they're willing to change. Looking at the opportunity, Gartner in a very extensive study, funnily, actually looked at very, very expensive warehouse management systems that can only be afforded by a small number of companies. And even that is a market size of yearly $11 billion. Now, so our total addressable market is quite a lot bigger, and it's growing, and it's very interesting for us to get into this. Our competition is very old school enterprise software, right? With the slow investment and with the slow implementation, and taking this as a cloud model, taking it as a SaaS in a very scalable solution is we're solving those 4 issues for them. If we put it into key value drivers, one is our implementation process. We're a lot quicker. Part of that, we're also in the process of patenting. A much lower investment per user by, for example, using Android devices for the people inside the warehouse, and actually a nice API, that is a topic that today's solutions don't even have, to connect all those systems where you want to have the information about the products. So the pitch to a company is really, you can save 10% of a company's whole OPEX optimizing a warehouse and implementing the system. We make money by the first implementation process up front, and then after that, charging per user per month. Customer lifetime values will be higher than $100,000, and so far creating qualified leads, the cost in Central and South America has been very moderate. We can grow, of course, from internal efforts, but we're very interested, as we have a scalable solution, in partnering up with companies. The majority of those that you see actually below there have contacted us because they're excited about the product, know what's missing, and they want to partner and sell our systems. So far, we've put in $500,000 over the last 2 years with the help of a government grant that we won here in Colombia and a private investment, are now implementing also in the first international clients in El Salvador, in Mexico, and the United States, and are considering a Series A funding by the beginning of next year. 2, at the end of next year, hopefully we will have sold more than $1 million and have gotten to around $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue. Usage of the funding, we'll put into marketing and sales. Very importantly, of course, as a SaaS product, investing into a support structure, a solid support structure to be able to scale quickly. This is our team. I hope I got you a little bit excited about the warehouse management system market, and maybe you want to join those gentlemen below as an investor advisor in the future. Thank you very much.
Okay, perfect, Tomás. Right on time. Okay, questions, preguntas. Warehouse management. Have we no warehouse management system experts on the jury? How can that be?
I'm not.
Go on, well, talk about energy consumption or something then, yeah. Construction.
I understood what you do, but I didn't understand how do you do it. I mean, how do you optimize? What's behind your software as a service?
Okay. So the solution is that it provides information to other systems, but most importantly, it optimizes all the processes inside a company. So in the warehouse, you have 5 processes. You have products incoming, then you have to warehouse them, then you have to pick them, you have to pack them, you have to dispatch them. That sounds very easy. It can be very complex. And you can optimize a lot in that. So for example, a reference client, for example, before having a warehouse management system, doing everything manually with an Excel, they had like 21 people picking it. After that, they have 7. So it's a very measurable, very quantifiable pitch towards a company. Errors, sending out the wrong product cost you about 10 times as much as actually sending out and shipping out the right product. There's lots of process where you touch or where you can automate things, for example, replenishing between different warehouses. So we have the platform that helps the companies automate and optimize all these processes and handling their physical products.
Okay, that's it. Sorry, we've no more time. That's just the way, you know, time is money, as a lawyer well knows, right? Anyway, I've waited all my life for that joke. Okay, anyway, right, so next up, come on. See, yeah, you were the guy that was giving me grief earlier about timing, and can you walk any faster? Grab the mic, you know, grab the stuff. And SpaceStat is ready to go, so I just need, okay, yeah, try that. There you go, and it works. Green for go, red for stop. Perfect. Green for go, okay, sorry, I leave you alone. Okay, adelante.
Hello, my name is Guillermo de Banco. I come from Peru and co-founder of SpaceStat. So agriculture needs to be reinvented. The world consumes almost twice as much as food as it does today by 2015. And we are running out of space. We only have 5% more of agricultural land available. If you add to this problem that more than a quarter of the world's population suffer from macronutrient deficiencies, we know that agriculture is up to a big challenge. The problem is that high nutritional specialty crop farmers manage so many variables that they cannot really make sense or take advantage of the large amount of data that they produce. This turns into bad decisions, lower profits, lower yields, lower productivity, and wasted resources that are precious for us all, like water and land. In SpaceStat, we offer software that integrates data that we capture from the sky using drones and from the ground using moving cameras to track, monitor, and forecast yields or production levels for superfoods such as blueberries, avocados, and other high nutritional crops. Our drones are equipped with infrared and thermal sensors, so we can easily and rapidly identify field anomalies, and farmers can go straight to those areas and do a focalized and more intelligent application of resources, or stop the problem from spreading to the rest of the field. We also have developed a ground vision camera with computer vision that can track, monitor, and identify the number of fruits per plant on the ground. And we have developed a web dashboard for users or farmers to easily upload all their other field variables into our software, like irrigation, fertilization, and production. And with this data from the sky, from the ground, and from the users, we're building a very strong decision support system that's going to help farmers, high nutritional crop farmers, to increase their productivity in more than 50%. We have achieved some milestones. Our software is currently being used in Peru for drone companies in Argentina and Ecuador. And we're developing a third version with the top agro-exporting companies in Peru, leaders of the market, influencers. We have international competition, but they're focusing more on extensive crops, such as maize, corn, and wheat. And they're using satellite imagery that don't require that much precision. We go for really high precision imagery from drones and focus in high nutritional specialty crops. We have a very experienced team. My partner, a co-founder, he's a biologist. He has been working with satellites for more than 15 years all over the world. I'm more from the business side. I did an MBA in NYU and co-founded the first angel investor network in Peru, Angel Venture Peru. And I've been working with startups for the last 7 years. And we have a team of software developers in Peru, Ecuador, and Colombia, Brazil, and United States. And we are closing our seed round. So we have 75% of it committed. If you want to know more about the terms or just help us and collaborate to create this new agriculture that's going to feed better the whole world, please come talk to me. My name is Guillermo de Banco. The company is called SpaceStat. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely mente. Perfect on the timing, Guillermo. Okay, questions? Yes, go ahead.
My question is about the business model and the scalability.
Okay.
Do you sell projects or do you sell software or platform?
That's perfect.
How does it work?
That's perfect because that goes into scalability. Right now, we sell drone flights and software. So we charge $1 to $2 per hectare per software a month. But if the customers want us to fly the drones, the price is higher. It goes from 5 to 20. But we encourage customers to buy the drones or hire a drone company, and we do the whole processing and software and modeling of the data.
Thank you.
There's another question. Great.
Cameras and sensors are also to be provided by the third party, or
yeah.
do you supply?
Yeah. So hardware, we're not doing hardware.
Not at all.
Yeah, and only software and data analytics and machine learning.
Okay, that's it. No more time. Great, Guillermo. Absolutely minty fabulous. Round of applause, please, for Guillermo. Okay. And get microphone, get clicker, and think. And the slides are there. Brilliant. Away you go.
1 second. Going right is where?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Alexander Thijs. I'm the founder of Tink, Referral as a Service, white label solution to increase sales through referral automation. I don't know any company in the world that is not interested in increasing sales, and some of the largest tech companies in the world have found out that they increase sales by 30% through referral automation. What happens if, it doesn't look like, I didn't see the presentation. What happens if non-tech companies try and increase sales through referral automation? These things. It becomes very difficult to manage. It's very hard to have a live tracking, to have metrics, analytics, to measure ROI. Another added challenge to this is the rise of ad blockers around the world. They say that, according to the Financial Times, by this year they will increase by 3 times. And what we do, I'm not sure what happened to my presentation here.
Don't look at me.
Well, I'm just going to tell you them because I don't have the presentation to support what I say. What we do is a referral as a service in a white label form. We work with large companies, helping them increase sales, specifically through WhatsApp. WhatsApp or instant messaging services are 70% of the sales we generate for our clients. And some of the benefits of working with us is that we avoid ad blockers. We are completely white label. We work with benchmarks, industry benchmarks. We optimize sales. We reach 30% conversion rates as an alternative and additional sales channel for large companies. Some of the companies we work with are the largest banks in the world. We work in 5 countries right now. These are a couple of examples of people sharing the products they're trying to sell through their own employees, or it's really bad. The way it works, basically, we work with web services, APIs, so that we communicate our information also with click-to-calls, so that leads or prospects can be called immediately. The 2 co-founders of the team, one is myself. This is my 5th year in referral automation. I set up a previous company in the segment of referral automation for HR. My partner, Gerd Findel, has created 5 companies and has a current a software factory with over 70 engineers. Some of our achievements so far, we generated $200,000 in sales the first year. Our aim for this year is to grow 100% in our monthly recurring fees. We haven't received any external investment. We are very much focused on having industry benchmarks so that we can add value to the new companies that we get from specific industries. Banking is one of our core sectors. And as I was saying before, we have 25 clients in 5 countries, in 10 different industries, and what we are looking for is a strategic partner, innovative companies, innovation departments in large companies, and smart investment. These are my personal contact details. My name is Alexander Thijs, Tink, Referral as a Service.
Thank you very much, Alexander. Okay. Now, 1 minute of questions. Do we have any smart investors that Alex is looking for? Yes.
If I understood right, if I'm a client of a bank and I can refer the bank through my social media, through my WhatsApp, why I will do that? Why I will refer? Why I will receive anything for referral?
Yeah. Well, each one of the clients we work with have their own way of rewarding their clients or employees, so it can be points of their loyalty program, I don't know, airline air miles, or gifts, cash in hand. It depends on the segment. We work hand in hand with marketing departments and BI, business intelligence, and we define not all rewards are suitable for any kind of segment, so we work hand in hand so that we find out which one of the rewards is the most effective for each segment. B2C, mostly, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Time's up. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much to the jury. And that concludes the first element, okay? So, thanks. You can sit down. Okay. So that ends the business solutions section. Now we go on to the e-services section. So I can ask the Jurado to change, and somebody will give you a cup of coffee, and I also need you to fill in the data, and we will have the results as quickly as we can. Thank you also to the emprendedores. Thank you for all your presentations, and hang around. We should have the results pretty soon. And the great news, guys, is we're ahead of time. So you guys at the back are absolutely rocking. So brilliant. So, bueno. El micro, esto es de maravilla, ¿no?
Pero lo apago.
Bueno, no pasa, está. Sí, sí. Pero muy. Yeah? No, this side, yeah. Por aquí. Ok. ¿Lo leo o estás bien? Ok. Perfecto. Hey. Muy bien. Okay, a bit of an announcement to make here, and the winner of the Business Solutions second is Pulpo, the warehouse management guy in the purple t-shirt doing the octopus thing. So does he get a round of applause for winning? There he is. Hey, someone tell that guy he won. Hey, you don't look so surprised. You're like, me? What? Me? No. It's like, hey. Yeah, congratulations. I don't know what happens now, but talk to that lady. Okay. Okay, so we're missing... Okay, rápido. Come on, rápido. Okay. Okay, so I'm just waiting to see 7 entrepreneurs here, which I don't see. There you go, you're front row, yeah. Okay, in order, if you can be in order, that'd be really helpful. We're really tight on time, so we got to try and get everything through as much as we can. Okay. Bueno, okay. So are we good with the investors? And we only have 7. Are we missing? Okay, yeah. Can you sit in the front row just so that? Okay, and in the correct order, in the speaking order as well. That'd be even cool. So are you first? Arrivado, you're first. Okay, if you can step up here, and we'll just wait for the Arrivado to come up. Brilliant. Okay, guys, settle down. We go again. This is now the e-services part, and the first presentation is Arrivado. Round of applause, please, for Arrivado. Let's go.
Hello. Today, 500 hotels are publishing a neighborhood guide with Arrivado. We just closed the first half of our seed round, and we're here to raise the second $1 million. My name is Alonso Franco, an entrepreneur in hospitality and technology. One of my hostels is considered #3 in the world. My co-founder has design and engineering experience in the heart of Silicon Valley. He was employee number 3 at Banjo. As a hotelier, I'm frustrated that out of the blue, there is a new super local host. And when does this happen? Well, current hotel platforms only invite travelers to put reviews about hotels. And we hotels can only respond to guest complaints. But as a traveler, if we think from their point of view, didn't you wonder last time you booked what neighborhood you will stay in? If you are close by to a particular location you are searching for that trip, or what are the local favorites around that area? Our solution, we invite global hotels to publish a personalized neighborhood guide to guests via a collection of articles. And this content is helping us build a new hotel booking proposal where travelers don't only look for reviews, but they also look for what's around on the area. And we make money as we send traffic to hotel booking engines like Trivago or TripAdvisor does. We get paid in a cost per click model. We just launched our platform and 2% of our users, which is a surprising rate, are clicking on Book Now. But now we have to grow globally and, more important, efficiently. A community of independent travel writers are outreaching to hotels. But the hotels are the ones who have the local knowledge. So the writer interviews the hotel staff, and then the writer writes the magazine and the hotel pays the writer. That way, for us, is super efficient. We're growing this community and travel writers worldwide from top-tier international magazines are joining our platform. Today, 500 hotels in 90 cities are publishing with us, and this content helps us replicate more neighborhood guide content in 8,000 hotels worldwide. We have grown our hotel base by 5 times during this year. And the burning question you have is, how do we get users? Hotels distribute to guests organically their personalized neighborhood guide, in addition to distribute our brand as they push the product. And we have grown our user base by 10 times since January to the last month of this year. We're building a company to sell $100 million. And to do that, we need to maintain current growth rates. Please join us to organize global content of Neighborhood Guide, the first one doing this, giving a voice to hotel as hosts. Thank you very much.
Okay, muy bien, Alonso. Perfecto. Okay, preguntas. Okay.
Hi, Alonso. Hola. What are you going to use the money for? The $2 million.
So, 3 important buckets. One, I want to deploy an API so that a lot of intermediate players on the travel industry can use our product immediately. Hotels can distribute an email to guests, they can put widgets in their website. We are hearing from other meta search who do not want to organize this content, that they want to integrate through our API, even OTAs like Expedia or Booking. So that's one, build an API to own and speak to the world neighborhood guides. Second, hotel growth. We want to have 3,000 hotels with neighborhood guide content, original neighborhood guide content, which means 50,000 hotels with neighborhood guide for the end of next year. And the third is the user, which right now we have a neighborhood guide that is a little bit static. So we want to change on the product side to the traveler to have a more dynamic version of the product that is fitting with retention and engagement in the way that the traveler is investing on the product so that they return and return again. So those 3 buckets.
Perfect. Okay, thank you very much. That's it. Okay, can you pass on to the next guy? Comunidad Feliz. Okay, so get microphone in one hand, clicker in the other, and then just wait for the slides to come up, and away you go. Okay? Couldn't be easier. You're Chilean as well. Okay?
Yeah,
I see all the branding. Okay, away you go.
Okay, hello, I'm Amti Kulpi, founder of Comunidad Feliz, an online solution for buildings and condominiums management. In Latam, there is 600,000 communities, and they have to pay annually $80 billion in common expenses. And the problem is that 93% of the administrators use Excel. That is not transparent and even less efficient. And the second way is that the administrators are overwhelmed with manual processes. For that reason, we create a SaaS, a software solution that combines a social network, a payment channel for community fees, and a financial planner like an ERP. Our business model is that we charge $1,200 per year per community. We have increased 400% since the last month. In November last year, we have 150 communities, and today we have 600 with us. And we have achieved, this number is from the last month, but today we have $340,000 in annual subscriptions. And in August of this year, we managed 40 million in common expenses in monthly bills. There is no leader in the industry apart from Excel. We have direct competition that has been here for 15 years, that only has the 5% of the market. And the reason of our success is that we integrate all the actors in this industry, the co-owners, the administrators, the committees, the real estate, banks, town halls, and the providers of basic services like this, together with brands like Scotiabank, Las Condes, Telefónica, Metrogas, Fundamenta. And together with a wonderful experience migrating from Excel to cloud to administrator that has 50 years old. In funding, we have almost $500,000 from government grants and private equity like Guaira and other institutions. We have a team of 20 guys, and the founders were 3 founders. Everyone has are engineers from the Pontificia Universidad Católica of Chile, and with experience in consulting firms, in strategy, innovation, and software development. Our goals for the next year is 1,500 communities in Chile, 500 communities in Mexico with our first revenue, and for 2018 to have $2 million in annual subscriptions. We want to improve the quality of life of 1 million people. Today we have 100,000 families. I want to improve 1 million families in Latam. Thank you very much, and I invite you all to let's fill Latam with comunidades felices.
Okay, muy bien, perfecto. Very good. Okay, who's first up with the questions? If there are no questions, we just move on, like there's no problem at all, okay? There is a question, okay.
I think I will do my question in Spanish.
Okay.
¿Tú crees que el negocio está por el otro lado también, en poder agrupar las compras de los edificios, y en la medida que tengas muchos más edificios comprando, hay una oportunidad grande de negocio?
Sí, de hecho, hoy día estamos trabajando con firmas como Telefónica y Scotiabank, las que tenemos alianzas comerciales con como proveedores, donde abren las cuentas corrientes y entran con Comunidad Feliz, como proveedor de la comunidad. Y con Metrogas también.
Okay, there's another question. Yes, go ahead.
Do you have a different countries and the law in the different countries inside in the company?
We have different countries working with us. Yeah, actually we are testing today in Mexico with 2 companies, but we are the situation in Latin America is pretty similar. Today we have like 40 settings in Chile that is almost replicate every case of Latin America. But our main clients has almost 200 apartments per building, and that's where the problem is the biggest.
Okay, we got to shut it down there. Okay, thank you very much. Just give the microphone and the clicker to the next person. Before we go any further, I would like the jury to introduce themselves. So could you give the microphone, and can you each person introduce themselves, please? Okay, go ahead.
Fernando Sandoval, Enel Innovation Manager in Madrid.
Muy bien. Yeah.
Alejandro Franco from Ruta N in Medellín.
Juan Gabriel Pérez from Invest in Bogotá.
Okay.
Carlos Castañeda, Cloud Services España.
Muy bien.
Eduardo Amadeo, Montanasca, Chile.
Perfecto.
Lourdes Romero, Guaira, Colombia.
Tremendo.
Mario Rojas de Axon.
De maravilla. Ok, perfecto. Ok, muy bien. Ok, adelantamos. Y bueno, fractals, that's pretty heavy stuff. Okay, so we're going to learn about fractals. Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Please close your eyes and try to remember how when you were in high school. Please close your eyes and remember when you were in high school. How much you struggled with all the courses that you were not inspired. Math, physics. And you know what? This 200 years old problem is still keeping an itch in your childs are also having this problem. It hasn't been solved and it's not fair. It's not okay. To change your reality, now you can open your eyes and you will discover that Fractal Lab is the solution to the crime called education. We give it with 4 services. We have emotional tutors that their objective is to activate their emotional and it takes sometimes some weeks. And then they enter into the platform, into a learning platform, using neuroscience as a service, and then they start testing where they want to enter into a private university. Our objective is 30 years old until 20, and in all those, on this area, it's high school, preparation for universities, and the first year of universities. And when the stress come out in a reviewing process, I mean, 1 week before a university exam, for example, they just review what they should have. So we have all the courses from science and humanities and arts, and then we have changed what we already know as a service, and we change all of the part. The team has been have experience on that. We have been granted different awards over the coming years, and this is a whole system, an integral system that gives once the first opportunity that the students really be and really understand online, not physically. So we have this plan of growing, and we are in a due diligence process with Qatar Foundation, with Tec de Monterrey, and New York universities. In a B2C model, for example, we have students that subscribe online monthly, and in a B2B, universities right now have a really big problems, that they have a dropout rate of more than 80% in science. So we avoid that these dropouts go so far, and they keep moving because of motivation in students using online learning, personalized learning. And also we have received funding from the Peruvian government, and we have been invited by the Korean government to incorporate in Seoul. So that's why we are growing. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, muy bien, perfecto. Okay, keep the microphone. Okay, here come the fractal questions. Yes, go ahead, yeah.
Hi. Yes. What's your go-to-market? Who do you charge? Yes.
Yeah, in a B2C model, the students pay a monthly subscription fee instead of paying a teacher to go home and to learn. And we fill the gap between high school and in the universities. Students in Peru, for example, when we started, they took 2 years to enter into a national universities, and they pay for us. We are an online personalized academy. That's it. That's in a B2C model, and in a B2B, the university pay for us. We have 10,000 students, for example, using right now in a cycle 0 before entering the university, or that have already entered into a university, but it's a pre-cycle to make sure there is no dropout. So that's a new service, in fact.
Okay, quickly, yes, go ahead.
Which is your methodology? In a tech business need to be...
Yeah, we produce the content. We produce the content, and we distribute it, and we follow up. I mean, each app developer follow up each student.
Okay, ya está. Muy bien. Okay, thank you very much. Big round of applause. Okay, next ready to go. Okay, just got to get everything ready. Stand up on the stage. The green is go, and the red is back, okay? So, yeah, pick the biggest one, okay? And the microphone, and we just got to wait for the presentation, and then you'll have 3 minutes. Ah, perfect.
No, it's not me.
Ah, okay. Ah, right. Okay. Well, then it was nice knowing you, and hope to see you again. And you know, long live. What do they say? The king is dead. Long live the king. So, okay. You recognize this, yeah?
Yeah, seems familiar.
Perfect. Okay, away you go then. Okay, round of applause, please, for Juntis.
Thank you very much. So hi, my name is Fernando. I'm co-founder of Juntos.com, Latin America's first online shopping mall.
Perfecto. Yeah.
So 14 years after living in London and New York, I came back to Latin America to launch my first e-commerce platform. This was Amazon business model. So 3 years down the road, we realized that this business model had a lot of limitations, so we decided to put together the most experienced teams in terms of e-commerce and technology. And why is that? It's because in Latin America, you see that you have technology platforms and you also have e-commerce platforms, but you really don't have a company that combines both. And that's basically where we came into place. And these experienced teams, together, we provided a 360-degree solutions. First, a SaaS platform, and then the two biggest bottlenecks of e-commerce. Payments, we provide all payment methods. Logistics, we provide all logistic services. But we also provide online marketing, customer service, online business intelligence, and we decided to launch features that nobody else had. For example, subscribe and save. It's perfect for consumer products and recurring repurchase rates. We launched School List to make families more convenient in terms of school supply. We're about to launch online financing, and we're working on cross-border e-commerce from Latin America to the rest of the world. So what are we? We basically are a one-stop shopping mall that combines brands and consumers in one single shop. So in terms of consumers, we realized that brands or consumers like buying by shop or by store. However, online that you can only buy by category. Also, consumers love going to malls because you find hundreds of stores on one single site. In terms of brands, we realized that they had standalone stores and they also had stores in malls. However, in the online world, they only have their standalone e-store, and that's where we came into play. We wanted to provide them their e-store and an e-mall. So what is Juntos? We're an online one-stop shopping mall site. We open brand stores and retail stores on one single site, and it's meant to be a complementary sales channel. The market is huge. It's twice as big as India or Spain, and it's still growing, and there's no clear player. So this is Latin America. You have marketplace platforms more on the C2C side. You have online retailers on the B2C side, and then you have hybrid business models where big retailers see them as competitor and as a complementary sales channels. So Juntos is basically a similar business model to Alibaba's Tmall. And they basically gather every single brand and retailer you can think of, including Amazon. And that's where we are. So we launched about 60 months in Peru. We have 500 stores. In Colombia, we launched a month ago. We have 100 stores. And in a month, we should be launching Chile with 100 stores. And we provide integrations with inventory system, with all the logistic providers, and all the payment methods. So we provide a 360-degree solutions. In terms of tractions, we're growing very fast in Latin America. We're next year launching cross-border e-commerce, and we had also very good investor traction. We've raised almost $3 million. We're opening 3 markets and close to 4 markets next year, and this year we're having an annual rate of revenues about $4 million, and we charge about 8 to 10% on average. So next year we're raising a Series A, and happy to work with you and grow together online. Thank you very much.
Okay, perfect, brilliant. Okay, now questions. Who's the first with the questions? In the corner, Axon Capital, questions.
Fernando, what about when brands may see you as competition rather than as a complementary channel?
Yeah, so when we first launched, when we started building the platform, because it's a proprietary technology platform that we launched, we decided to approach first the players that already had an e-commerce. And then we tell them, look, in the traditional retail, you have standalone stores and stores in malls. Both are actually yours. Why don't you do the same thing online? So we've approached Falabella, Sodimac, Totus, we approached Éxito, and they see this as a very interesting business model, and they're interested in joining our platform. Right now, of the 500 stores we have in Peru, I would say 30% already had an e-commerce platform. And some of them are actually selling more on their store in our mall than in their standalone e-store. Why? Because we are bringing more traffic, and basically consumers right now can buy from 5 stores into one single checkout, and it's delivered straight into the door, sometimes same day, some days next day delivery.
Okay, ya está, muy bien.
I have a question, sorry.
Okay,
I'd
yeah.
like to know a little bit about the marketing strategy, because I think it's one of the key drivers if you want to grow and position it in different markets. So how you will drive that strategy?
So we do the same as when a store opens in a mall. They typically will say in their social media and Facebook, they will say, we open a store in Andino or Unicentro in Colombia. So 70% of the stores that we operate, they don't have an e-commerce. So all the traffic they drive from their social networks and even from their physical stores, they drive it to their online store on a shopping mall. So right now, a lot of our traffic is organic. We launched over a year ago, and our conversion rate is in some days like 1.5%. So right now, our organic traffic is coming a lot from the stores, but we typically invest in the traditional channels like Facebook, Google AdWords, affiliates, retargeting. So right now, it's a combination of both our efforts, but also a lot of the efforts from the same brand's stores.
Okay, got to shut it down there. It strikes me actually that the last point was the most important point of all the stuff. But anyway, it's where we're taking.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Okay, brilliant. Okay, now this time give microphone and give. Okay, sorry about that mishap the last time, but I think we're good to go this time. So social media, away you go.
Good afternoon. My name is Daniel Dron. I am the CEO and the founder of SocialMe. Over the last 10 years, digital agencies took advantage of the client ignorance by offering bad services that their clients couldn't understand or measure. So in Latin America, small companies are very angry about digital agencies because they spend a lot of money without low results and no learning. So the failure of digital agencies have left us a market of more than 10 million small companies without digital knowledge. So that represents for us a potential market of $129 billion. For that reason, we created SocialMe, the first marketplace of world-class Latin American digital experts. You can navigate from our platform, you can choose different categories related with digital marketing. You can choose one category and access to a list of digital experts. When you finally access to the profile of the digital expert, you can have the possibility to take a 20-minute free call to validate this expert. If you need more time, you can pay $5 for each minute extra, but the idea is that you can build your own dashboard of qualification of your favorite expert, so finally you can choose your best digital leader for your organization. But what product do we offer to our clients through this network of experts? We call Digital Master Plan. The Digital Master Plan is a 24-week step-by-step digital certification process for companies that allow them to access to the best digital leader. The digital leader will work within the company during 24 weeks with the local team that the company choose for that project. So the digital leader from our platform will be in charge to designing and executing the digital marketing plan to assure the result that the client proposed. The digital master plan methodology was made based on the book brought in by my co-founder, Abraham Gaifman, that is from Mexico and is one of the 20 top digital influencers in Latin America. So additionally, with this methodology, we train the entire team of the company to certify also their digital skills to improve the digital productivity. So all this process is measured and automated within the platform step by step. Our digital master plan has a cost between $1,000 and $5,000 each month for a 6-month contract. We just trained more than 25,000 professionals of marketing in Latin America in more than 10 countries, and now we also validated the new digital master plan in more than 35 companies in Mexico. So we are looking for investment to finish our new platform and scale this business model to all Latin America first and then to all the world.
Perfect, Daniel. We have to stop there. Okay, we're out of time. Okay, questions about Daniel and the fucking digital agencies? Yes. Who took a picture of that slide, by the way? Hands up, just one. Okay, I thought that was... Okay. The rest of you missed it, no? Did you not see that? Okay, anyway, I'm taking up time. Yes, go ahead, question. Where's that guy with the microphone gone? Ah, there he is. Okay.
What technology do you use for create this kind of plans? Or do you use machine learning or something like that? I'd like to understand the technology that you need to use for create this plan.
Bueno, la plataforma nos permite medir paso a paso cuáles van a ser los entregables que un experto que ha recibido la oportunidad del cliente le tiene que dar al cliente a través de esta metodología que nosotros diseñamos.
¿Qué tecnología utilizas para inferir qué es el mejor plan de marketing que estás diseñando? ¿Qué es lo que hace que yo pueda utilizar tu plataforma para, en vez de tener una persona que está haciendo el plan de marketing en esos medios?
Lo que hace la tecnología es replicar la metodología que nosotros diseñamos, que se llama Master Plan Digital, que está basada en la tropicalización de una metodología inglesa que se llama RACE. Es decir, son 6 pasos, ¿sí? En donde el experto tiene que seguir paso a paso para ejecutar ese plan de marketing dentro de la empresa con el equipo que la empresa designa. Si la tecnología lo que hace es seguir esa metodología que nosotros diseñamos.
Okay, no más, as Roberto Duran once said. No más, okay. Brilliant, okay, gracias Daniel, y adelantamos con Diego. Okay, yeah, come on, round of applause. Okay, yeah, green makes it go forward and red makes it go back. It's some usability designer put great effort into that. Okay, right, adelantamos, Diego.
Hi, my name is Diego. In Turismo E, we're digitalizing the third biggest market in the tourism industry, tours and activities. Our mission is to build a global distribution system of tours and activity with a regional focus in Latin America and Spain. If we look at the tourism industry, and we look at the two biggest ones, hotels and flights, they are entirely digitalized. You can get inventory and availability through APIs. But if you look at tours and activities, the fastest growing market in the industry is a completely mess. Only 1/5 of the worldwide tour suppliers are digitalized. So in some way, digitalization in this sector has come from the demand side. But on the supply side, these local tour suppliers continue to work in paper and pencil, and they don't have opportunities of mass distribution with real-time availability. We focus in Hispanic America, one of the most demanded travel markets, giving an easy-to-use software to these local tour suppliers to distribute worldwide. But we also take advantage of the demand side of this Hispanic America because of a huge and continue growing local and regional tourism industry that this demand side needs tours and activities to sell to the users. So the demand side in the tourism industry is always looking for high margin inventory, like the ones gave by tours and activities. But they don't find a centralized point to contact these local tour suppliers. So if they want to do it, they have to contact them one by one. And this is where the problems come, because it's a really huge fragmented industry. So what we do is we put all these fragmented suppliers in one centralized point, and with a standardized API, we connect them to the demand side, including OTAs, media players, transportation companies, and so on. With an easy-to-use software distribution system, we gave them a channel manager for these local tour suppliers to connect to this demand side. So for example, this local tour supplier of Iquitos in the middle of the jungle in Peru, thanks to our distribution system, we are taking them to local demand side, regional demand side, and worldwide demand side. Today we have connections with the biggest OTA of the region and recently APO Despegar. We also have connection with the biggest media player in Peru, Grupo El Comercio, with the biggest transportation company, and with the biggest well-known worldwide marketplaces like Viator, Get Your Guide, and so on. Our traction speaks for ourselves. We have more than 1,300 local tour suppliers in Peru, Colombia, Spain, and Ecuador that are publishing more than 5,000 tours, and we are distributing this in more than 25 different sales channels, and we are sending to this local tour supplier more than 60,000 travelers of 25 nationalities. Who are we? We have more than 10 years working in tourism and the travel industry. Myself was co-founder and CEO of Groupon in Peru, and my partner was co-founder and CTO of Adonde Vivir, sold to US venture capital. We have received investment during the years of $1 million from Spain and Peru. Segitur, the Spanish innovation organization, has funded us, and also some high-profile investors like the former CEO of BBVA Mexico, Vicente Rodero. You might say we have feared this before, but these all other players are also playing regionally, and Turismo E is trying to build the biggest world bank of tours and activity focused in Latin America and Spain.
Okay, got to cut you there. Okay, thank you, Diego. Okay, perfect. Questions? Who's interested in the tourism business? Okay, tourism.
Thank you very much. I don't understand very well the percent is for what?
Excuse me?
The 20 and 30% I read is for what? For each vendor, for all
20% rate
and 30%. The commission for 20%.
Okay, yes, we are giving the software for free to these local tour suppliers at the moment. So right now we are charging between 20 to 30% of all the sales that we are making through all the distribution channels. No?
For complete panel. for all the plans?
All the distribution channels, no? It depends on the distribution channel, no? For example, Despegar has another margin, Peru.com has another margin, it depends, no?
Okay, it's no second question. Okay, I'm happy to pick up on time. Okay, thank you very much, Diego. That's it. Very good. Okay, now you need to give that to the homie. Where's homie? Ah, here he goes. Okay, so here's the final presentation in the e-services round. If you step on this, okay, so you hit the green button, right, to go forward, and then if you want to go back, you hit the red button. Yeah, it's only a child could mess it up. Okay, brilliant. Okay, last presentation from the e-services. Homie, adelante.
Hello, good afternoon. Please raise the hand if you have lived the process of renting an apartment once in Mexico, Peru, here in Bogota. Now, those who raised the hand before, please raise the hand again if that process took you less than 1 hour. Homie make this possible. We allow tenants to rent as simple as ever and landlords to receive protection from our platform. I want to start showing you 3 great profiles. Even with their nice background, it was complicated as hell for them to rent a property where they wanted. And this is mainly because of the lack of real-time and quality information. Landlords, to face this risk, usually requires overprotection. And this only results in everybody losing resource, time, and money. One of the main reasons of this is asking a collateral as guarantee, that it's very common in all Latin America. We offer landlords promoting their properties, managing their agenda for the appointments, screening their tenants within an algorithm of data science, collecting their rentals, guaranteeing their payments, that it's common in Colombia but not in Mexico and in other countries, and also legal protection. All that in just one tool. And because of that, we make this process efficient, intelligent, secure, and 18 times faster. Do you remember them? Finally, they rent through Homie. And guess how many days they have been late with their payments? 0, even if nobody wants to rent them a property. We have been growing 35% in average, month to month, since 2016 in our main KPIs. As a transaction platform, we charge landlords 25% of the first month rental as success fee and 5% monthly as servicing fee. We have in front of us a huge opportunity. The market is worth $1.5 trillion US, just considering America and Europe. Within a deep view of Latam and Mexico, we discover really interesting trends. For example, new generations don't want to own a property and they prefer to rent, so it's a market that will continue growing. Our main advantage is to be global first movers. We are the first platform that offers an end-to-end service in long-term rentals, where the main component is data science, in order to disrupt the industry. This is how we are planning to evolve our predictive model towards artificial intelligence and machine learning during next year. That is the key of our success. Homie was incubated in Numa in 2015, and we received our first institutional investment last year from Qualcomm and Kasek Ventures. Homie is full of talent, and we are really lucky to meet with guys as Fernando Lelo de la Rea, Dan Facho, and Nicolás Berman in our advisory board once a month. And currently we are raising our seed round, and we are willing to close the investment window at the end of this year, the beginning of the next one. Thank you very much. Okay. My name is Jordi, and I am Homie CEO.
Okay, Jordi, thank you very much. Okay, here we go.
Jordi, thank you. How do you solve the collateral part?
The key is like selecting the best tenants and guaranteeing their payments. So as we guarantee the payment to the landlord, there is no any more need to ask a collateral, because they feel safe in our platform.
So you are putting the collateral because you select the right tenant?
We are kind of the collateral. Homie is kind of the collateral.
Okay, second question, ahead.
You analyze the insurance company to competition for you? Insurance company.
Yeah, well, I think not, because it's very bureaucratic. And in Mexico, for example, if there is like a kind of insurance, but if you want to ask the insurance company the money because the tenant stopped paying you, it's like kind of hell. It doesn't happen because they ask you to go into court with the tenant before paying you. It's like a really mess. So it's very bureaucratic.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to be bureaucratic as well and insist on rules. Okay, we finish exactly. So thank you very much, Jordi. Okay, that's actually going to be the end of the first group. So thank you very much. So if the esteemed and distinguished members of the juries can complete their voting and then hand up those things, we will move on to the next, which I think is FinTech. Control your enthusiasm. Actually, we need to change the jury as well. So, okay, so yeah, I got to do that big changeover speech. So, thank you to the entrepreneurs. Without, we'd be nothing without you, etc., etc. You're wonderful. Thank you for the investors who make a valuable contribution to the ecosystem, etc., etc. And very good. So, we're going to change as quickly as possible, and then we're going to have the FinTech, and we're doing okay for time. So, thank you very much. Hey. Okay. ¿Otra vez?
Que nos traigan dos emprendedores todavía para que puedas anunciar el ganador, porque apenas lo anuncies tiene que irse para la arena.
Sí, ya, okay. Entonces, me dices cuando tienes el número. Okay, the presenters need to stay around to find out which one of you has won. I should probably say that each person who wins the track then goes to the final in the arena stage at 4 o'clock. So all of the people, like the Pulpo guy and all the other guys, they all go to 4 o'clock to pitch in the stage. And that's when the final winner will be decided. Who can handle the pressure of the big tent, etc., etc. So we're just waiting to find out who that person is going to be. And so if you liked hearing them, you should go over to the main stage at 4 o'clock. Okay. Bueno. Hola. Okay, perfecto. Okay, and here we have the magic, my wonderful assistant with the magic name. And the winner is, where's Jordi Homey? Well done, Jordi. Where are you? So, the last guy here that presented. Okay. He probably already knew he'd won and headed to the main stage, so not to worry. Anyway, congratulations, all that machine learning and all that kind of advanced data stuff. Okay. Okay, ahora no solo soy presentador, soy objeto de objetos perdidos. Si alguien ha perdido estas gafas que son de qué marca, voy a decir, no dicen una marca, son de XXX. Son muy bonitas, no sé. Bueno, si alguien está buscando sus gafas o conoce a alguien que no tiene gafas, aquí estamos. So, ¿cómo vamos? Aquí tenemos los inversores. Tenemos 1, 2, 3, falta uno. Okay. So then the last section of the evening, and we're right on time, is FinTech. Okay, whoops, what's happening here? Okay. Okay, this is great fun. Si alguien conoce a Jordi que ha ganado el Homey, que busca a él y dile que tiene que ir al Arena Stage a las 4 para presentar en el final. Entonces, bueno. Ok, tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4. Este de los 4 equipos. Tú estás presentando. Ah, muy bien, más cerca. Bueno, juntos. Come on, juntos. Bueno, y aquí tenemos todos los, bueno, todos con caras lleno de ilusión. Es que la ilusión que siento para estar aquí, pues, de maravilla. Ok, bueno, entonces, FinTech, de maravilla. Que hay nadie más interesante en el mundo que un pitch de FinTech. Yeah, sin duda. Bueno, ok, entonces, Dupla. Cuando podríamos, tienes, ok, un momentito, hay algo complicado aquí. Pero bueno, se puede poner la presentación en la pantalla, por lo menos. I'm supposed to be speaking in English. I'm going to get into more trouble for... It's just so hard when you're in a Spanish country to speak in English. You know, it's terrible. Bueno. Okay, Dupla. Okay. So these just getting the screens ready for the tribunal people. Meanwhile, my wife is sending me WhatsApps to know about the summer camp for our kids. Basically, we're deciding whether our kids should have a 2-day summer camp or a 4-day summer camp. So I'll put it to a vote. How many people think the kids should have a 4-day summer camp? Put up your hands, okay? And how many people think that 2 days is perfectly fine and that I should stay at home and look after them for the other 2 days? No takers for that? Okay, right, I'll tell her 4 days then. Okay, like it was working great all day. It's always the last time when the technology lets you down. Yeah, well, obviously FinTech crashes, you know, and okay, the dreaded papers come out, which is, we're giving up on the technology, it seems. Okay, so tablets, it was nice knowing you, but, okay. Suddenly, it's all come back. Okay. So, give back the papers, I think. Yeah, we might. Okay. So basically, my wife disagrees with the 4-day summer camp decision. She wants to do the 2-day summer camp. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, right. Okay. Can we get Dupla on screen? Yeah, okay. Because we've fallen 1 minute behind schedule, having been perfectly on schedule. So, Dupla, I was going to say, so we just got to wait. We're outside in the rain, yeah? Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we just got to wait for the presentation. There's like secret codes going on here. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, you've got the questions lined up for afterwards. You know, it's like, how do you manage to be so attractive and talented? Here we go, Dupla. Okay, away you go. Whoops, sorry.
Hi, I am Juan Carlos Flores, co-founder and CEO of Dupla. Surely, you are part of the financial system because you are a borrower or because you are an investor. Well, in Mexico alone, we have 11 million people that have a loan, they are paying 63% per year. Furthermore, 15 million people are investing in the formal sector, and they just receive 3% of interest. Another 31 million people are investing in the informal sector, and of course, they just receiving 0% of interest. Therefore, we have an enormous gap between interest rate. Well, we have the solution, technology. We connect investors with borrowers directly through our website in order they can receive better credit and investment conditions. How does it work? Very easy. Through our website, many investors put money in many borrowers. In this sense, borrowers can get a lower interest rate loan, and investors can get a higher return. We charge just small fees, 6% for borrowers and just 1% for investors for each payment received. There, we have skin in the game. Our team is a diverse group of people. For example, Helios, our CTO, he has developed not only fintech solutions, but also educational solutions. Fernanda Flores, last year, received a prize about innovation from Santander Commercial Bank. I have worked in the industry more than 15 years. I work in the largest mortgage banking in Latam. We reduce the non-performing loans from 25% to 5%. Our board of directors, we are 6 people in the board. For example, Victor Manuel Borrax, former general director in BBVA Bancomer, and José Luis Rosiñol, current general director in Monex Group. In 2 years and a half, we have approved almost $2 million with an annual growth rate more than 300%. Our non-performing loans is 6.5%. That it compares favorably to commercial banks that is more than the double in this kind of loans. Our competitive advantages. It is a product 100% online. We give fair interest. And the most important thing, 3% of our loans is under payroll deduction. It gives 3 advantages. We can improve our financial margins, we can escalate fastly, and we reduce dramatically the credit risk for investors. Right now, we are in scalability in 4 pillars: technology, alliance with big investors, team, and alliance with payroll deduction partnerships. In Dupla, you pay less and earn more. Thank you very much.
Okay, very good. Where was the guy with the microphone? Isn't there anymore? Okay, you'll have to shout, Gonzalo. You shout, because we don't have the microphone. Ah, okay, is there a microphone? Sorry, I was wrong. Okay, we do have the microphone. Okay, fast, fast, come on, guys. Come on. Okay, you need to turn it on. Okay, get the light. Oh, oh Jesus.
Ho, ho, ho.
Nothing. Okay, I was right the first time. Shout. Okay.
Congratulations. My question is simple. Do you allow people to invest in, to lend directly to a particular person, a particular project, or do you provide also vehicles through which they can diversify their lending investments?
Okay, right now it's pure peer-to-peer, just physical people with just physical borrowers. But one of our pillars in scalability is to getting institutional investors into the platform as family offices, for example. Similar than other kind of firms, for example, Lending Club or Prosper.
Okay, any more questions? Any more questions? You're all keeping yourself for the Bitcoin guy, yeah? Okay, there is a Bitcoin guy. Control your enthusiasm, control your enthusiasm. The Bitcoin is coming. Okay, I think that's it, Carlos. Okay, thank you very much. Big round of applause. If you can give the microphone and the clicker, and if we can get Kruspich, who's going to democratize investments, which is something that we all want, of course. Okay, we just wait for the, okay, I gotta stop that thing beeping. Okay, so, okay, we got what we need. Away you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Hi all, I'm Rodrigo. I'm the founder and CEO of Cuspit. We all want our savings to grow. We're very concerned about that, but we really don't know how to do it, or we're very poor at doing it. We put it under the mattress. Sometimes we just go to the bank and get a very bad rate. So we're offering people, but why do we want that? Because we all deserve to have investments in organized markets. Why? Because they pay you a lot more. If you take a look at those passive investments in markets, they're gigantic. We have built a solution that is really a wealth management solution that it doesn't matter how you want to interact with us, whether you want to do it on the web, on an app, or you want to do it through an individual, or even more so, whether you want to use a robot for that. You can invest from $5 in Mexico, and we're the third largest Casa de Bolsa in number of clients already in the country. We're targeting 4 million people that are mostly young professionals that really don't have any services and are left out. 50,000 clients are early adopters and can do it by themselves. 200,000 clients are rich and have a lot of people to manage the money for them. But those in the middle love technology and also would like to do more with it. We have built a robot using portfolio theory that basically guides you through the whole investment process and chooses a portfolio optimal for your risk profile. We're a team based in Mexico, and that's a group of people that work daily hard on the solution, and our revenue model is based on how much money you have. So it never churns small investors. No, it's variable, and it's basically based on 3 fees: technology, mutual funds, and robo-advisor. Digital marketing is 100% of our marketing. We do Google, we do Facebook mostly, and our acquisition cost is less than $10. Let me see if that works.
Okay. Everyone get nervous. Okay, hold hands, hold hands, hold hands. Think powerful thoughts. Will it work? No. Well, there you go. The demo didn't work. Okay.
Did it work?
I was pitching once and my demo didn't work and they still gave me 25 million. So there's hope for everything. That's a real story. Okay, absolutely.
There you go.
Okay, the demo did work.
We take a look at the profile on how people want to invest. We do it in a fun way, just to talk to them about how things work. You choose how much money you want to make, and here it's a dynamic system that allows you to change things and how they evolve and how you show the different risk profiles depending on how you change all the risk variables. So that's about it.
Brilliant.
Thank
okay,
you.
with 20 seconds to spare. No. Okay, questions.
Congratulations. Well, it's kind of alchemy in a sense.
No, it's portfolio theory. It's perfectly respectable. Yeah.
So I believe you must have been back testing all the models and everything. Forward testing, is it really profitable and everything? But most of all, if really your value is in how you invest, why trying to take on individuals, which is going to be expensive when you have many, or probably institutional investors who might be interested in your alchemy?
I think the alchemy is not really alchemy. It's relatively standard mathematics. You use the model, and the relevant part is actually build a model that uses a universe in your market, in your local market. That's the tricky part. Understanding what things you can put in the model as part of the universe. So I don't think it's really, I'm not saying we're better than others. I'm saying we're passive. We're going to give you market returns. What matters to me is your risk. But I'll give you market returns. I don't care about where you sit on the risk profile. I don't want to tell you that I can do better than the market, because I cannot.
Okay. Go on, here you go.
I have a question.
Okay, yeah, you have the mic.
What is the average investment of your target customer?
Right now? Right now, they're a little below $1,000.
$1,000. And how much you charge?
Average? I charge 1%,
I know it's variable.
1% per year. And depending on how much you trade, if you trade shares, that's a very low cost. So it depends on your trading. But I make at least 1%.
Okay. Yeah, quickly. Come on, get the mic. Okay.
What's your traction so far?
I have 25,000 clients right now. And I grew probably 150% in the last 12 months. And I'm developing an API that is allowing me to offer the services to people that don't have a Casa de Bolsa and need to offer investments as part of their wealth management solution.
Okay, last question.
Yes, so you said that it's portfolio theory. A lot of people can do it. In fact, I'm a user of Wealthfront. So quick question. One, what is your competitive advantage versus the other ones? And two, we see Wealthfront that one of their competitive advantages is getting to premium features such as tax shielding capabilities. Are you also exploring those type of?
Not right now at the moment, the tax part, but we're exploring other competitive advantages, like protecting investors on how much money they can lose when they're new, because I'm going after new people in the marketplace, and they sometimes don't know how to do it, and they think they have a certain risk, and they don't. So I'm putting a lot of stop losses so that people don't lose more than they think in terms of dollars. That's one. And the other is I'm doing the Mexican market, and those solutions are only the US market.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, we got to shut it down there. Okay, thank you very much. If you could introduce yourselves as the jury. We still have 2 people to go. So just before we go, could you pass around the mic and just introduce yourselves as... They make me do this, guys. I don't want to do it either, but they make me do it, okay? Yeah, introduce yourselves.
Yes, so I come as a VC called Junipero, that based in Silicon Valley, and we invest in later stage companies.
Brilliant, okay.
Rafael Learo from Barim Capital, a Mexican venture capital fund that invests in Latin American technology companies.
Okay.
Sergio Zúñiga, Head of Innovation and Entrepreneurship at BBVA Colombia.
Brilliant, okay. Diego?
Diego Cerebrisky, co-founder and managing partner of Dalus Capital, a VC fund based in Mexico.
Okay.
Eduardo Amadeo, managing partner of Mountain Nazca Chile. We also have operations in Chile, in Mexico and Colombia.
Okay.
David Fonseca, VP of Global Development for Velocity TX, which is a fund, and we find the best startups to come to the US.
Brilliant, okay. And finally, Gonzalo? Yeah.
Gonzalo, founder, CEO, Chief Investment Officer of Farada Venture Partners, which is a private investors club based in Madrid. Looking forward to invest in Latin America, between minimum $200,000, maximum $1 million per round.
Okay, thanks a lot, Gonzalo, and thanks a lot to all the jury for serving. Okay, sorry, oh, I'm super rude. Yeah, go on.
Hello, I am Marta Madrid Malo. I am an economist, and I am the entrepreneurship director in Bogota Chamber of Commerce.
Brilliant, okay, thank you, and sorry, I had no idea you, okay. Right, okay, there's no more. He's like, look at you just sat there because it was a free seat. Okay, anyway, right, come on, let's go. Okay, so we got to calm down after all that excitement.
So there should be a clock here, right?
Yeah, well, you know, what are you going to... I have my clock, but so it goes 3 minutes, and I press start. Yeah, I know. So, okay, you got one as well. Fine. Okay, away you go.
Hi, I'm Grant. Hi, I'm Grant Taylor, co-founder and CEO of Cortanda. Our mission is democratizing access to education. So we offer a digital student financing platform that's loan origination and servicing, fully online. So the problem that we're solving is limited student financing options on a global basis. In Mexico, as an example, only 2% of the 12 million college-age youth have access to education financing today. That's a massive barrier to education. Of the students that do go to school, 35% of them drop out because of lack of education financing. Huge, huge problem all over the world. Banks and universities don't do student financing well because they don't do it online. They lack the tools to do this efficiently. They have limited student underwriting capabilities. It's people, paper, and time intensive and expensive. Enter Cortanda. This is lending as a service, again, online loan origination and servicing. So it's fully digital, automated underwriting, and specialized customer service, and mobile enabled. So the existing solution average takes about 45 days for a loan to be approved. You have to go to the bank, wait in line, fill out a paper application, and then wait 45 days and hope you didn't forget any documents. With Cortanda, you can do this from your couch, 24 hours a day, and you get an immediate loan decision. The time to sign is 10 minutes max. So our customer experience is awesome, totally different from the typical bank or university scholarship or loan application. Again, fully mobile enabled through to the e-signature. We give our clients a dashboard so they can see all relevant information about their loan portfolio, including the full drill down capability, so they can see borrower level data, all data that has been provided. Banks love this. This is an awesome customer acquisition channel for high lifetime value customers. Why now? 55% increase in applications if they're mobile enabled if you're a bank. What bank doesn't want a 55% increase in applications? All of them would like it. Less than 1% of loan applications today are mobile enabled. That's ridiculous. So we're solving this problem. For student financing alone, this is a $6.2 trillion global market. It's growing at 10% a year. We are the only student lending as a service solution outside of the US. My co-founder, Bill Hubert, actually helped to create one of the first ones in the US. We charge a loan origination fee and a loan servicing fee, as well as a loan program setup fee. We've got now 8 student financing programs launched. We're about to launch our first with a bank, Bankia in Spain. We've got great universities as well as code boot camps. We can do this for any type of institution. I come from a finance background, having worked in venture capital and fund of funds. Lino brings operational expertise. We've got a great team of developers. Tigre is an advisor. We've got the guy who built this industry in the US, the guy who did the 2 student loan securitizations in Mexico, and FIS, which is the software provider for 53% of the banks in the world as our distribution partner. Thanks very much.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, just over time. Sorry I have to do that, but then the rules. Okay, questions. Where's the microphone? That was, like, I don't have it. Okay. It's on the floor, you know. Okay, go ahead.
Again, nice idea. How many loans have been approved through your system in 2017?
In 2017, I would say probably like 40.
Million euros or $1 million or?
40 million euros, I wish. No, we've done like $900,000 worth of student loans, and that's to students from 17 different countries.
When have you started, sorry?
In 2013.
2013.
Yep.
And in 2017?
About 40 loans.
About 40 loans,
yep.
Near $1 million.
Yeah. So we pivoted from being a direct lender to being the platform provider, and with a bank, I mean, like Bankia as an example, we could do the same amount that we've done since inception in a week, right? So it's very scalable. And again, with FIS as our distribution partner, they have 20,000 banking clients, so having them make introductions for us is a huge win.
So
okay.
Your model today is an origination commission for the banks, from the banks.
Banks, universities, foundations, government entities, or any other institution. Yeah.
How long does it take to set up a program?
2 to 4 weeks, typically. It can take as long as 6 months if a bank is really slow with their legal department.
Okay, and how many leads are you getting per year?
Right now, we have over 100 deals in our pipeline. We've closed 8. Bankia is the 9th. So, I mean, per year, it depends. I mean, we've been really ramping up quickly, but in the last year, I would say like 60 new solid leads with where we're going to proposals.
And how many you converted in the
9.
last year? 9?
Okay, we have to shut it down there, sorry. Okay, thank you very much, Thomas. Okay, right, the very last speaker of the day. Okay, come on, fast. Here's the Bitcoin guy with a Bitcoin mining t-shirt and all of that. Yeah, so the green one makes it go forward, the red one makes it go back, and the orange one tells the Chinese miners to stop mining. Okay, right, anyways.
Well, hello everyone, my name is Alejandro from SurBTC Colombia, and well, it's an honor to be here, so let's dive right in and see what SurBTC does. SurBTC is a cryptocurrency exchange where buyers and sellers trade the most popular cryptos in the local currency. Also, we provide an API as an infrastructure for entrepreneurs to develop new business models based on this technology, the crypto and blockchain technology. But let me tell you a story about my life of Bitcoin. This is Caro. Caro is from Venezuela. She introduced me to Bitcoin and its helpful relationship to the economic crisis in Venezuela. Then I started to read the Satoshi's paper and met Jeffrey Tucker, a well-known American economist. And this guy changed my life and made me curious about the economic problems in Latin America. So let me show you a few examples. 65% of the population in Latin America, it's out of the financial system. And sending money abroad is equal that you sent a letter. And to access to global products and services, you need a credit card where it's only the 30% of the population has this access. And when you have a free and perfect information flow, you have the traditional system to exchange. So as a result, there is no economic interaction on the internet. But what is the solution? Simple. First digital currency, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. A cryptocurrency is created on a decentralized database called blockchain. And SurBTC is in the middle of the services. We provide this API so you can develop anything you can think of the cryptocurrency services. This is our portfolio. It's a crypto broker services, crypto exchange, and the API, as I told you before. We are close to regulator because of our AML and KYC system. And our revenue model is a fee model for transaction, buy or sell. And the API is tailor-made. But why is SurBTC unique? First, we have the most competitive fees in the market in South America. We are the first movers in the countries we are operating. Our system is worldwide and applied to people everywhere. But most of all, SurBTC is distinguished by an adequate balance between security, liquidity, and simplicity of use. This is our results, and we are growing this month twice. 7 million transactions, 25,000 users, and we are closing agreements with crypto services around the world. This is our family. We are in Chile, Colombia, Peru. Argentina is upcoming. We are growing our team twice too. And that's it. Thank you, everybody. This is SurBTC. Remember, SurBTC is changing the way you see the money and value. Thank you very much.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, you're going to need that. Where's the micro? First, who's the Bitcoin guy? Okay.
Congrats. I see the revenues for your company in 2017 would be around what?
It's around 1.4% of the transactions that we do.
In dollars, could you say?
In the local currency, because we are in Chile, Colombia, Peru, so it's different, but it's not. We show you as all the system.
Okay, any more questions? Like, of course, all VCs are denying they have any interest in cryptocurrencies. No,
in fact,
never even heard of Bitcoin.
We invested in a Mexican exchange called Bitso, and the conversations around the model
with Jose, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my question is, what are you guys thinking of the evolution of your business model in the future? Because everything in the communities is what the community is saying is that this crypto exchanges will be decentralized and therefore will be peer-to-peer, and you guys would basically lose your commission-based model. So how are you thinking about that? Because we're thinking about it from our...
Let me answer this question in Spanish. Estamos tratando de integrar nuevas soluciones con diferentes actores del mercado. Estamos con Airbitz en San Francisco, que es una wallet que queremos integrar. También estamos con Abra Payments, que es un cross-border payment. Y estamos acá en Colombia desarrollando una gestión con Tepaga para todo el tema de servicios y establecimientos de comercio. La idea es crear un sistema monetario alternativo que permita ser incluyente en muchos temas sin dejar a un lado pues, la integración o la relación que se puede tener con el sistema tradicional bancario.
Ok, ya está. Ok, bueno. Okay, we can put that here. Okay, just need to ask all the judges to do their tallies and get that information and announce the winner who's going to pitch at 4. De mi parte quiero agradecer a todos vosotros por estar aquí todo el día, escuchar a mí con mi acento terrible, mis errores gramaticales, todos mis chistes y tal. Gracias también por el equipo técnico que han sido maravillosos por la tarde. Y todo ha sido bien y terminamos un minuto antes. Entonces, un aplauso por todos y si quieres se puede ir todos a la Arena Stage para ver los ganadores del día. Gracias. We have a winner. And the winner is Quotanda. Hey. Basically, they just gave it to the tall guy. They worked out who was the tall guy and they gave it to him. So, congratulations. So you need to stop everything you're doing and get to the arena stage right now. Okay? There you go. You came off stage as if you, with a face as if you're like, oh, that didn't go very well, blah, blah, blah. But hey, You gotta.
I hate when I don't finish.
Don't worry. Yeah, but whose fault is that? You know, you gotta. If you have 3 minutes, you have to aim to be 2.5. Anyway, get over to the arena stage. Cut 30 seconds out of your material. Okay, go kill him. Okay, ¿qué más? Okay. Hey. Oh, the micro. Oh, just 1 second. By the way, there's still a set of glasses. Hay gafas aquí. Si alguien sabe quién ha dejado estas gafas, que vale una pasta y tal. Okay. Bueno. Okay.